Meet Julie Benatar. She's 1 month away from her 90th birthday. This morning, her daughter Monique took her down to the primary care centre for her second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. 1 year ago, Julie was one of the first to test positive for COVID-19 in Gibraltar. That was way back in March 2020. At the time, we knew very little about the new coronavirus. Julie was also among the first to be hospitalised. A year on, she says she's feeling much better.
Muy bien. Lo que pasa aburrida porque estuvo 17 días en un cuarto. Pero muy bien. Ahora es que estoy peor. Como un poco cansada, pero ahora después de tiempo. Pero mientras que estuve en el hospital, muy bien y muy bien atendida. Very nice.
Julie suffers from emphysema, a lung condition. So when her daughter Monique took her down to A&E a year ago, she thought it was more likely that than the new thing called coronavirus that was making the international news.
She had a bit of a fever and she had a bit of pneumonia, but it was the beginning. It was beginning of March. Everything was so new. We were there for 14 hours in the outpatients, and after 10 hours there, they told us, look, by protocol, we're going to do the COVID test, but I don't think she has COVID. And then we waited 2 hours for the COVID ward to open because it was still closed. And Monday morning they called me and they confirmed she had COVID, so it was a bit of a shock.
Julie had her first jab 21 days ago. When asked about it, she shrugged it off.
Perfecto. Yo creo que la gente un poquito exagera. Muy bien. Muy bien. Y ahora la segunda veremos.
Monique says that Julie has been mostly okay since she was released from hospital. There are signs she's still reeling from the effects of COVID, though.
But she's been fine. She's had a few bits and pieces. They're a bit like rashes and things after the COVID that we've got to. She's been in hospital to see what it was. Obviously, everything is so new, nobody knew.
Today, Julie had her second dose of the vaccine. Again, she shrugged it off.
Very sensitive, no?
When asked about how she's coped over the last year, Julie says she's coped well. Her biggest complaint, boredom from spending so many hours indoors. She's also concerned that despite the jab, at 90, she might not be allowed to go off into town on her own to enjoy a coffee here and there.